Hello everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we shall be looking at chapter number 9 from the NCERT textbook of the CBSE board, right? So here in this chapter, we have to study the sequence and series. So let's first of all start with sequence. So what is the sequence? So first of all, let's have a look here. What is a sequence? In order to understand the sequence here, suppose we have some deck of cards. This is the deck of cards with us, right? For this deck of cards, now suppose I have given you this task that take this deck of cards and arrange it in the increasing order. So you have to arrange all the piles of different colors and different these symbols, right, in the increasing order, starting from this ace, and the last card would be your king in one certain pile, and you will have 4 such piles, right? So what you are doing essentially over here is you are converting this deck into a meaningful arrangement, right? And that meaningful arrangement is nothing but a sequence. In order to understand it more correctly, let's look at our second example here. Suppose we are given some group of students, right? So we have different students here with different heights. Now the class teacher is assigned this task where that class teacher is to present all the students in the school assembly in order of the increasing height, right? In school assembly, every student is required to be to stand according to their height. So therefore, in this case, the class teacher, what they will do, they will make the students stand in such a way that they have heights in the increasing order. So this arrangement of students here as per their heights, that also form a sequence. The third example you can take is, you all know about money and you all know we deposit it to banks, right? So in the first year, suppose you have deposited some amount in the bank. In the second year, another amount is deposited. In the third year, another amount is deposited, and each year you deposit some amount of money into the bank. So all these numbers, what they do, they are nothing but they are some member of the sequence, right? So these number constitute a sequence. So by these 3 examples, you are I think you are getting an idea about sequence. As for the next example, moving on to sequences more mathematically, suppose we have a sequence of natural numbers with us. So what is and in fact we have even natural numbers. So that means we are getting 2, 4, 6, 8 and so on, right? So you know this 2 can be written as 2 into 1, this 4 can be written as 4 into 2, 6 could be written as 2 into 3, right? 2 into 2, 2 into 3, 2 into 4, and 16 could be written as 2 into 8. So we can write each of these even natural numbers as 2 into sum of the natural number, right? So what we are doing here is, for each term here, we are associated or linking a natural number to it. And what is that particular natural number? If you see, we have the number 1, we have the number 2, we have the number 3, we have the number 4, and we keep on going like this. We have the number 8, and we keep on moving like this for each of the term of our sequence. So for each of the term of our sequence, what we are doing, we are linking some natural number to it, right? So this is an example of even natural numbers which form a sequence here, right? For the next example here, we are taking a sequence of multiples of 5. So it would consist of the numbers 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All of you know this thing, right? So what we can do, we can now represent this sequence into a form where we have, suppose we are taking natural numbers here as starting from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what you can do, you can represent each of these elements from this sequence in terms of these natural numbers. How? You may write 5 as 5 into 1. You may write 10 as 5 into 2, right? You may write 15 as 5 into 3 and so on. So that means with each of these terms here present in our sequence, we can link or associate a natural number here, right? So for each n, we have f of n as 5, which is f5 into 1, 10 which is 5 into 2, 15 which is 5 into 3, 20 which is 5 into 4, 25 which is 5 into 5, 30 which is 5 into 6 and so on. So therefore for each sequence what we are doing is we are linking the set of natural numbers to the members of this sequence, and this linking of natural numbers we can express this thing mathematically through the use of function. What is this function? Function is so you will understand this definition here quite clearly. The formal definition of sequence here tell us that a sequence is regarded as a function whose domain is the set of natural numbers. So that means here for each natural number we have some element present for the sequence. So for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, we have some number here of the sequence which we call by say a1, which we call by a2, a3, a4, a5, a6 and so on. The values of a1, a2, a3, a4, a5, a6, they all could be different, but however we have one index associated with it which is nothing but a natural number, and this is how we define a sequence. So I hope in this video you got a pretty well idea what is a sequence. In the next video we shall be looking at more examples along with different notations that is used in when we are talking about sequences in general. So I hope you understood this concept well. That is it for this video. Thank you for watching.